Hey! Oh, shit. Really?
No, please tell us you can hear us, guys.
No, I doubt it.
Well,
it's not showing.
Let's see.
I selected the right one.
Okay,
Well,
guys, it's going on that.
I know. No, I know. It's never that. It's YouTube that is the problem. It's always after.
Yes.
You can hear us?
Say, that's pretty neat.
Well, hold on. Maybe it's just a yes. We can hear you. I'll never understand YouTube. Right now, our levels aren't showing.
Understand YouTube. Right now, it's
Great. I don't understand this entire outfit.
What? I like this outfit.
Nice.
Not yours.
Hi, guys. So, what's up? We're live. Now, we talked about it a little bit, and as much as we love doing these live streams, they all end up being the same thing week in and week out. You guys comment, we reply, and that's great and all, and we love it, but eventually, it's going to get tiring. It's just going to be you guys. Oh, I do have to move this. Can you give a wave? We sure can.
Yep. Hi.
So, that just get a little tiring there. So what we figure we would do is kind of turn this into almost a live podcast. Do you all ever do videos or just live stream? You should probably check out our channel, Jeremy.
That was a shame. That's a shame to hear.
I mean, yeah. Yes, so we are. We have topics. I have actually written some things on here. We're probably going to discuss some stuff first, and then eventually we will open up the phone line to get some callers. So I think that'll be great. Let me actually turn this on. Not that I need to do it now, but
see right there. That's a question we get all the friggin' time. How are we doing today?
Fantastic.
I'm kidding. I'm kidding. That's nice of you.
Yes, I do. Shout out to Hereford.
Shout out to Hereford in England.
Hereford.
In the England. Tristan, why are you always yawning? Because I'm tired. I work a lot.
Yeah, he does. I can attest to that because I was trying to get him to come over early so we could discuss stuff, and he just showed up.
Yeah. Well, remember I told you that we were also going to try and watch an old sci-fi movie so we could study it and for our film festival. That old sci-fi movie, I ended up watching Back to the Future for the first time.
Nice.
I've never seen Back to the Future until...
How'd you like it?
I loved it. It was great. It had a few cliches, but I can't fault it for that because I'm pretty sure I was watching the cliches get invented right there.
Like what? I could help.
Like all the futuristic cliches, like, oh, you're running in from someone in your past, don't change your future and whatnot. Things.
Keep that one in mind.
Yeah, I mean, I liked the ending.
Well, it's not really an ending.
Huh? Yeah, but
you saw 3?
No, I saw. Like, I like how his parents end up.
Yeah. Yeah. Keep that in mind.
No.
Horror movie recommendations, none. So
Sleepy Hollow is fun.
Like I said, we're probably going to ignore you guys for a little bit. Again,
Damn.
If you do, well, not like that, but if you guys do the super chat, we'll be able to see it. But right now, we are going to kind of turn this into more of a podcast format where if people want to listen to this later, they can. But it gets some discussion going as opposed to just the back and forth of, is that a popcorn bucket? Yes. Where's list 25? This happened. Are you guys going back? No. Is this happening? Maybe. Just we don't want this to get old. So we're going to try some new things. And thank you, Tammy.
Like us.
For the $9.99. ASMR, okay, thank you.
Don't you dare.
No.
Never.
Maybe eventually. All right, so do you have anything in mind? Because I actually have a few things.
What's wrong with the Wisconsin accent, don't you know?
Why is your Wisconsin Jamaican?
I don't know.
What is that?
No.
Oh boy.
Bougie Boo, shout out.
So, wait, what?
Liz
Stupid
is in the
human
chat.
tricks. Yeah. Is that her nickname?
Yes, Bougie Boo.
I wish it wasn't.
But it's a cute nickname.
You're going to think any nickname you give her is cute because you came up with it.
I didn't come up with the term Bougie Boo.
Did she?
No.
Who did?
Stitch.
That's why.
It means my beloved creature.
Liz, you're still with him. How?
Because I'm a good
He
boyfriend.
called you a creature.
all humans and animals, all living beings are creatures of some sort.
It's true. It's not great. I'm finding Google. So, what have you been up to this week? Let's go. Let's start there.
I mean, I've been writing a good amount of lists and videos. That's pretty cool.
It's all work related, isn't it?
Yeah. I mean, I wrote 2 screenplays for short films. One is a horror superhero film, and the other one is.
And that was horror, correct?
Yeah. Yes.
Okay.
And the other one was a sci-fi film. And I've also been working on our lightsaber duel.
Holy crap. That was like 6 weeks ago?
It was a long time ago. Shout out to Rose making her week.
Fantastic. Me? I've been planning to for my girlfriend's birthday. They're actually they're getting a new puppy, so I'm going to go down and see this new puppy.
Huh, what kind of puppy is it?
Siberian Husky.
Oh, I love Huskies.
West Coast Emerald Bull, thank you for the $10. I think you guys should do a film and TV reviews, and if the podcast data turns out well, hope you go to podbean.com and distribute. Was that a shout out to Podbean?
Shout out to Podbean.
Did we just get sponsored by Podbean?
Money, please.
Hey, Juan, enough for that spamming there, buddy. So we're going to put you in some timeout. You're clearly copying your own thing.
Do we have a moderator in here? Right?
I don't know. I don't think we do.
Okay.
I got this. I haven't seen Robin yet. I got this.
Huh.
So
I'll stream with my girlfriend eventually.
So funny you mentioned that, because I actually just watched Back to the Future again last week. And so because do you know what happens in 3 at all?
No.
Well, because of 3, I've been playing Red Dead Redemption again recently. So
the whole Old West timeline. I do know about that
great,
much.
Great.
That's all I know about it, though.
Yeah. So I just got into that, and I've been playing Red Dead Redemption. I've been trying to
go back to the future in it.
Yes. No. I've been trying to. Thank you, Brad.
Shout out to Brad.
Okay, thank you. I've been trying to make myself in Red Dead Online, but the character creator is not great. And if you're in our Discord, you saw that I put that it makes me here. I'll show you.
To answer your question, we have a reaction video, but YouTube wouldn't allow us to put it anywhere, so it's on our Patreon.
So this was the shot I took just to get myself. I ended up with that. Like that's the closest. It's not good, but the beard, you either get stubble or that. There's like no in between. I'm like, oh my God.
You have a pretty thick beard.
And then, not like that. And then I just look like a sad, lazy Sylvester Stallone here.
Huh.
So it's fantastic. That's what's been happening. And then I've been back on Overwatch, haven't taken a break, and I've been really enjoying that. Oh, crap. We've gotten Alan. I thought you two were dating. I'm shocked that you two have a girlfriend. Haha. Shout out to Linus Tech Tips.
Well, if I must, I must. Shout out to Linus Tech Tips.
What was that?
I don't know.
I don't understand. Thanks for $5 for that. Podbean is a recommended service. No, I got it. But the fact that you read what you type read like an ad. So do you, Sebastian? I love you, buddy, but why would our answer be no? Do you hope your subscriber count will surpass Lich? No.
I hope we lose subscribers.
Why would we not want to have over 2 million subscribers? It means we get to do what we love. That's all right. Yeah.
White triangles and red squares are dying.
That's true.
Sad.
Shout out to Black Lives Matter. Exactly.
Shout out.
That was not a very. That one probably could have gotten some, actual.
Probably. I guess yeah. Shout out Black Lives Matter.
There we go.
I'm just trying. I guess I don't want to get too political
That's
right now. That's all.
Political.
I mean, it's a little political.
Yeah. Who cares about 2 million subs? Some are better than none.
But I mean, we still want.
Yeah, you still. No one makes a YouTube channel and goes, God, I hope no one sees this.
The Goat King, maybe.
Maybe.
He keeps ignoring our messages.
Well, there's a difference between a YouTube channel and like just an account.
And a god.
Yeah, that's true. So moving on ever so slightly. Thank you, Skyrim Dominator. We appreciate that. And you're awesome. We could take a little time to answer some more questions and stuff like that, a little break, because I don't have that many topics right now. I do have something I want to see if you've seen or know about.
I've told you I've seen Back to the Future.
No, that's not it.
Oh.
No. Come up north, sir. All right. Goodbye, Brad. Thank you.
Okay, thank you, Brad.
That's fine. You can show that. Too many Packers fans. Yeah, well. Thank you. We're glad we have our own channel, too.
You hate the Packers.
I don't hate the Packers.
Oh.
I'm just not a Packers fan.
Shout out to Aaron.
I hated them more when we were in the NFC Central.
Hmm.
They were our rivals. I'm in the middle of Red Dead Redemption 2's story. We just moved to the third, technically the third, because you obviously start out in the snow, to the third camp. So go Bucks. But no, I just got to Rhodes. So I'm not allowed to have weapons or anything like that because we're trying to, Dutch wants us to keep the peace. So no spoilers there. Thank you. Appreciate it.
Real quick, I did promise people this on Monday's live stream.
Okay.
The dinner ended up being delicious. It was cooked very, very well. Liz made us tofu.
Gross.
It actually wasn't. It tasted
it's fine. It's just a flavor absorber.
Tasted like a barbecue medium burger.
Well, that's all it does. It absorbs flavor. That's literally the point of tofu.
Well, you know.
Thank you. Oh boy, Nerm's a little overrated.
Okay, clearly that's Nerm's argument.
No, normal. Oh, it's normal's overrated.
Oh, and it's funny because they
are not normal.
I get it.
Question: what are your favorite books?
Fictional, Harry Potter and the Order of the Phoenix. Non-fictional, Rich Dad, Poor Dad.
Calvin and Hobbes. It's fantastic. It's just feel good. They're great. I have no idea about any American sports. Every time you mention a team, I imagine some baseball, basketball, rugby with body armor type game.
It's okay. I'm exactly the same way.
What? Normal is completely. Did you guys know each other before List 25? No.
No.
Can you wish the Glasgow Rangers the best of luck next season? No.
Huh.
Is that the Rangers I'm thinking of? The ones that go against the Celtics?
The Power Rangers?
The Celtics? Celtics? I always forget that. The basketball team is one, and then I want to say it's the opposite for the Scottish soccer team. Any inactive YouTubers you miss?
Every Frame of Painting.
I don't know. I'm trying to think who's inactive that I used to watch. I honestly don't know. I can't answer that. I'm trying to think of. I mean, I guess old machinima stuff I used to watch that isn't around anymore. Arby and the Chief, maybe stuff like that.
I wonder what Fred would be up to if he was still making them. I
have a Celtic jersey or Celtic jersey. So no, not the Rangers. Who's your next mod? Like, who's our next moderator? Still Robin for now.
Oh, that's nice of you.
I mean, who? You want to promote any of these people to moderator?
I thought they meant that there was like a mod for Red Dead Redemption that you could get.
Oh, no.
I didn't know we were talking about Robin.
So it is Celtic for both the soccer team and the basketball team. Cool. For some reason, my brain thought it was one for one, one for the other. We're probably not big enough for another mod. And no, unfortunately, I'm probably not going to pick any of you guys right now as moderator because we don't know you, and we're not going to give you the keys to the castle, so to speak.
Damn.
Thoughts on the new List 25? It is what it is. They haven't released in a month, so who knows what they're doing.
Yeah.
Do you guys miss List 25? Yeah, we missed doing our old job. It was fun. We liked it.
I missed the steady paycheck.
That too. See, I'd mod, but I'm just going to be irresponsible. That's what we can't have.
It's true. You have to be responsible to be a mod, more or less.
There is something I do want to bring up, and I want to see, especially because you like filmmaking, yes?
Sometimes.
The keys to the cat. No, that's a. I hope you're being sarcastic, Eric, and you really don't know that's not a phrase, or that's a phrase.
I do want to call it the apartment from now on, though.
Our entire channel. Tristan, I know Mike can, but can you pronounce? I like how that got blocked. You can't pronounce this? Come on.
Landfair.
Nope. Nope. You screwed up right here.
I see.
Try this part again. Try that word. L-L-A-N. No.
Nope, can't do it.
Shanfair push gungish gunger herndropo santa cilio go go go.
Bullshit.
Okay. Do you want to see?
Nope.
Thank you. Where's Juan? Probably at his house. Juan is not really a part of this channel. He's more than welcome on whenever he wants, but he's a very busy man doing his stuff with the city. He works for the city of Gainesville.
Big, if true.
Here's to leaving an abusive relationship. Good. I'm glad you did. That's awesome. If it's you, I don't know if it's you. Maybe you're shouting out for a friend who did it, but whoever did it, yes.
Good job, friendo.
Who do you think is better, Marvel or DC? Marvel.
Marvel. Yeah.
I'm glad you guys created a new page because you both were what made List 25 interesting. You have a great delivery with a personable approach. That's what we were trying to do. What were your careers before YouTube? I have so many.
Still filmmaking, just not really getting paid for it.
That's not a career then.
I was getting paid for it, but it was like side jobs and everything. I still lived at home before I took List 25 on. Deadpool. Sorry, Marvel.
Well, I'm confused by that. Welcome to...
Should we tell her?
No, it's fine. Why did you guys leave List 25? We were fired.
They promoted us to viewer.
I love how people think it was our choice just to leave.
Yeah.
It was not our choice.
You know what I like? Not getting paid.
You know what I like? The uncertainty of whether or not we have a job for years.
What are some great places for camping in Florida? Manatee Springs.
Now I have Manatee Springs stuck in my head. Ginny Springs is nice too.
Why are there so many weirdos from your state? It's not our state. It's much easier to get access to information from our state because there aren't as many laws protecting all the weird stories.
Basically, yeah, all other states have their weirdos. We are just more open with sharing the news stories. So it looks like, you know, if crazy man runs around in underwear, punches alligator, happens in, you know, let's say there are alligators in Oklahoma for this story to work. Oklahoma probably won't share that with you. Florida, like, yeah, here you go. So you're going to hear about it here. You're not going to hear about it elsewhere. So we look crazy. So, yeah. I now have your time zone on my phone, and I call it Okay, Thank You Land. It's great. Thank you. Oh, Robin's here. Hey,
Hi,
Robin.
Robin.
You're late. Loser.
Oh. Is he still sick?
I don't know. Robin, were you sick?
Well, he was sick when we saw him last week.
Oh, right. Sorry. I thought you meant like this week. Yeah, I wish you wouldn't. Do you like Italian food? Yeah. Who the hell doesn't? It's great.
I had pizza today.
What the hell is Florida Man? Okay, Florida Man is...
No, Frank, I just can't get a haircut right now.
The funny answer, the greatest superhero of all time. The real answer is because we have so many crazy stories, they usually already, like news stories, when they talk about someone, they don't put their name in the title of the article.
Because no one would know who they were talking about.
So they always say like Florida man, New York man, or, you know, like Florida woman charged with blah, 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 or Florida man charged. So people have turned it into one being called Florida Man. Because it's always Florida man punches alligator. Florida man runs over to elementary school and just goes, blah, blah, blah. Like
he
it's,
sure did.
You know, it's yeah. So it's a thing. What's your ideal job?
Filmmaking.
Yeah, I like the entertaining. This
producing. I want to be a producer.
Just do this until Mike Sells will run in the next political election next year. I turn 35. I can run for president. Well, I'm sure they made a Twitter account about it. Yeah. Yeah. But it's not just the... Did it come from the Twitter account? I thought it was before that. Mike 2020. Nope. I cannot. I'm not old enough. Also, it's a little late at this point.
No, you can try.
I can't legally do it.
But you can try.
So I do want to bring up something, and we'll get back to some questions in a minute. Speaking of filmmaking, I was actually watching, and if you guys haven't seen this, anyone who has Disney Plus, oh my God, I highly recommend it. Even if you're maybe not the biggest Star Wars fan, just to see like kind of behind the scenes stuff on how stuff is made. The Disney Gallery, The Mandalorian.
Mm-hmm.
Have you seen the new one?
No, I've only seen the first episode.
Holy shit. So do you know how some of these things were shot? Do you know what the volume is?
No.
Okay. So a lot of these shots were done with a giant 75-foot room with screens covering the ceiling and screens covering the wall. So you can get, and just to see some of these shots, and they actually shot a lot of it in VR.
Mm-hmm.
And
I didn't know that.
So I want to work on that. That looks amazing. And Carl Weathers was talking about how he, it was really cool because, you know, sometimes as an actor, you have to, you're acting against nothing. Or what he said is, if there's 4 of you in a boat and you're told that something over there is something, you're kind of all going to have 4 different versions of that in your head, because no one's going to imagine the same thing exactly.
Mm-hmm.
So he's like, but you're in this boat, and the tunnel at the end is growing bigger, and the tunnel behind you is growing smaller, and you can actually see like the lava, and you can see things, and he's like, it helps immensely.
Yeah.
And I want to work on something like that.
Okay, you have a deal.
You're really good at conversation.
I'll let you work on something like that. What the hell? What do you mean? Why the sarcasm?
Your ideas, your thoughts, anything.
Well, I mean, I think it's a great technological breakthrough, and I would love to work with it.
Okay.
What more can I say? I don't know how the technology works.
I can tell you how it works.
Yeah, you can tell me what it looks like it works. You can't tell me exactly how it works.
I can tell you how they did it.
Yeah, I probably could too.
Oh, okay.
After I watched the documentary.
Well, this podcast idea is falling apart quickly, so I only have 2 more topics, but other than that,
oh boy, I hope they last for 40 minutes.
Well, no, we're gonna open the lines soon, and I guess we're gonna get back to this because I'm trying to have conversation. But
okay,
I'm just getting
okay.
It's
that's not what all you're getting.
You gotta bounce back. You gotta bounce off me.
I'm trying to bounce off of you. I'm not used to this form of live stream. I usually go with the flow of the questions, but yeah.
Imagine this is just us in a car.
Okay, all right.
Forget them for now. Here.
Uh-oh.
I'm minimizing the chat, guys.
Okay. But I do prefer Harry Potter to Lord of the Rings. Someone asked.
Neither. I like both the same.
Cool. I've only seen one of each Lord of the Rings trilogy.
One of each.
So the first Lord of the Rings and then the first Hobbit.
I thought you meant one of each of the trilogy. I'm like,
okay,
so all 3
each
movies?
Tolkien trilogy.
Oh, I got it.
You know, they've done a good job with the whole adding interaction to Star Wars. I mean, the lightsabers themselves look very realistic even before any of the rotoscoping that they do.
Yeah.
I'd say that Disney has definitely mastered the look of a lightsaber.
No, I agree. And then the fact that all these people, who was it that there's someone I follow? What it might have been, where we get our lightsabers from?
Sabi's Workshop?
No.
Oh, or Saberforge?
Yeah. I think he was hired, or someone was actually hired out to make lightsabers for some Star Wars production.
Huh.
And I can't remember. And the fact that they're doing that is awesome. And again, it just makes it easier. That's why I was blown away by the volume, is because I can't imagine how, I mean, I've had to, in our Harry Potter one, I had to imagine you're sitting up there floating, shooting shit at me. And, if I could have seen just something up there, it would have been, the eye
now
lines.
you have something to visualize if we ever do that effect again.
When you look like Michael Flatley, Lord of the Dance, where your legs are separate from your body.
God, that effect looks so good.
Did it?
It looked better than I've ever done. That effect is difficult.
I know.
So yes, it looked fine.
Good. But I don't oh man, I just want to go to Skywalker Ranch. We need budget. I don't know. I thought it was one of the coolest things, especially as someone who plays VR, to watch a behind the scenes thing of Jon Favreau put on an HTC Vive to film things. It was I have that here, and now they're using it on actual.
I think it's good because it's expanding the tradition of Star Wars. Star Wars has always been about pushing the limits of VFX.
And that's what they actually, in that episode, they talk about. They talk about what George Lucas did with, how back in like the prequels, it was all green screen, blue screen.
Right.
And then now
that was revolutionary at the time.
And now it's even more revolutionary with an entire room that changes. And the fact that it changes, when you see some of these shots, the fact that it's parallaxing when they film and they move the camera, because obviously they're filming this behind the scenes, not in the camera that they're used for, filming the actual show.
Right.
So you see like it moving to keep it in with the camera, it's really cool. And they talked about how, like with C-3PO, they had to go through and edit out all the green screen reflection.
Right.
And now they don't have to do that because the reflection. So he was like, yeah, people are normally, when they green screen, people are afraid to use reflective surfaces. Now, like, we relish in it. And I'm like, yeah, bring it in. It looks even more real. And just some of those things.
I'm getting anxiety thinking about that.
What?
Having to edit out reflections.
You might not have to anymore. All we'll go to Best Buy. We'll buy a bunch of TVs and glue them to a room.
That does sound interesting.
How much do you think the volume costs to make? Just that much. I'm talking about the actual room itself, not even all the technology outside, just the wall of panels.
10, give or take.
$10?
Give or take.
Probably. What do you guys think? Let us know. How much do you think the volume costs? I'll bring out.
I know what you're talking about, but I did not know. I forgot that that's what it was called.
Mm-hmm. It is kind of a cool name, but it is a little bit like. I feel like they should have gone with a different name. Because saying like the volume, it's very.
I just want to quickly correct this misconception. I don't want to argue about it, but every Star Wars superfan I know hated The Last Jedi. Well, you got a Star Wars superfan right here. Huge Star Wars fan, and I loved it. So I guess that denies the theory. Theory debunked.
Yeah, no, The Last Jedi is the most controversial between fans. Like, I feel like there's people that either hated it or loved it, and there's rarely an in between.
There we go. Are you the main character? Hell yeah, I'm the main character of what?
Mike, Sebastian, shout out to you. Did we miss any, by the way? Hopefully no one super chatted while we couldn't see it.
I feel like we would still see it up there.
No, and that was the last one. Okay.
And Robin will let us know.
So anyway, Sean asked, wait a minute, Sean, aren't you always super negative? That's nice to see you not negative. The two of you are in a car together. Who's driving and who's the better driver?
Mike.
Yep. Wow, Tristan, you're so young.
Yeah.
Never write yourself into a book. It's awkward for the reader. Suck it, everyone who's ever written an autobiography.
Yeah.
How do you feel now that J.K. Rowling has come out as anti-transgender? I have to read the comment, but if she is, that's freaking terrible. I haven't read. I kind of heard that, but it's just like that. I've heard someone say it. I don't know what she said. So before I form a proper opinion, I need to see it. But based on the phrase, J.K. Rowling is anti-transgender, that sucks and that's terrible and she shouldn't be. And hopefully it was all a misunderstanding with what she said. But if not, she can go fuck herself.
Oh my. I'm just staying away from all that drama. Thanks, Tammy. Shout out.
Thanks for being you.
Shout out.
Pear looking in a mirror. Thank you, Tammy.
That pear's not afraid to deal with reflections.
No. But a lot of green screen reflecting on the pear.
Mike just cursed.
Well, yeah. I mean, at this point.
The trans community has discredited J.K. Rowling as the creator of Harry Potter.
Okay, that's just silly.
I don't think it works that way.
Yeah.
You can disagree with the...
You can not like her.
Separate the art from the person.
You can not like her, but that doesn't take away from the fact that she created it. I mean, you can... who created Twilight? I don't like that series, but I still think that lady created it. I'm not going to be like, I don't think you created it. Like, it sucks what she did, but she's still the creator. I mean, you can't just rewrite your own history on that point.
And if you like the books, don't stop this from letting you enjoy the books and what you got from them.
Yeah.
Well, I don't think that she's an LGBT hater. I don't think anyone. J.K. Rowling probably does not hate gay people.
I mean, as far as we know, maybe she secretly does. Who knows?
Well, J.K. Rowling has been turning everybody gay.
That's also true.
You, the watcher, were gay all along.
That's true.
What kind of glasses do I wear? I don't know. The
thick
spectacle kind. Yes, that's also true. Very thick.
All right, here's a question: Millennium Falcon or Wing Fighter?
Millennium Falcon.
Well, here's the problem: which wing? I mean, it's still probably going to be the Millennium Falcon because as much as I love all the different wings, there, the Millennium Falcon is you have room to actually live on it, whereas the X-wing or whatever, it's just a single-person fighter.
Shout out to Bob.
X-wing, yeah, still Millennium Falcon. I mean, that's like asking, would you rather drive around in an RV or a Porsche? Like, sure, the Porsche is nice, but eventually, if you have nowhere to live, you need to. The Falcon is cargo. It has.
I like the X-wing and Millennium Falcon
together.
Yeah. The West.
We're glad you found us too.
I love the West Wing.
Fear and Loathing in Las Vegas. I didn't like it. That's not my kind of movie.
What?
Fear and Loathing in Las Vegas? Or are we talking the book? I didn't read the book.
Haven't read it.
I just didn't like it. It doesn't. Real big drug-based movies and psychedelic movies like that, not my thing. Like, I didn't like that. I didn't like oh crap. Requiem for a Dream. I did not like that.
I don't think you're supposed to like it.
Well, I'm saying stuff like that. It's just not. They're not my kind of movies.
My favorite video game is Spider-Man PS4, and I haven't seen Three Idiots. But when we get Robin in the mix, we are the Three Idiots.
That's true.
But
Tristan, thoughts on hairless cats?
Liz has gotten me to love them and appreciate them.
They're all great. All animals are awesome. Speaking of animals, I will bring up some good news after all that's going in the world today.
Cool.
The Chinese government officially has removed the pangolin from traditional Chinese medicine list. So people will no longer be hunting the pangolin for traditional Chinese medicine.
Long live the pangolin.
So that's great. They're adorable. And if you've never seen a pangolin, please do yourself a favor and Google it right now. It's basically, I like what someone said, the pangolin. Are you Googling pangolin?
No, I've seen a pangolin. Kelly introduced me to them.
The pangolin always looks, what someone put is, it always looks like it's really nervous about asking you to prom, which is right.
I'm always nervous about asking people to prom.
Hey, Mike, did you make Tristan watch the video? Which one? I got to remember, I get a lot of stuff.
Shout out to the pangolin. Yeah, he deserves it. I remember I asked out this girl to prom, and then she said yes. And then I was at Men's Warehouse because I often go to Men's Warehouse. And I'm like, hey, I'm at Men's Warehouse. What color is your dress? I can get started early. And she said, oh, you were serious about that?
Oh, God.
Yeah, I'm sorry. I actually already have a date.
Why would she say yes?
Well, I guess because we were friends. And she thought, oh, yeah, you silly Billy. Wow, it actually hurts when I talk about it.
Thoughts on Borderlands? Hey, Borderlands is fantastic.
Hell yeah, I finished Clone Wars.
Robin, yes, I have. Sorry, I forgot to tell you.
So beautiful.
How many people are a part of OK Thank You? Like 5.
Yeah.
We're very small.
Yes, you got it. You won.
I did. Thanks, buddy.
And then
I know.
And then that one Fiverr guy.
I know, but I forget which video. Hold on. Which video? I got it last week. Right. Oh, you mean the actual live stream? The entire live stream? What?
Sebastian, we have 2 writers that help us, and then there's a third partner.
Well, now I'm confused. Didn't you say what the hell just happened?
Thoughts on Avatar: The Last Airbender, one of the greatest shows ever made.
J.K. Rowling 2020. If sex isn't real, there's no same-sex attraction. I'm very confused. If sex isn't real, the lived reality of women globally is erased. Okay, I'm so freaking confused right now. I know and love trans people, but erasing the concept of sex removes the ability of many to immediately do. Wait, what? I'm really confused with this. So trans people can't have sex in her mind? I don't know. I need time to process that because that is a lot of confusion right now, and I have no idea what she's even getting at, one way or the other. I need time to process that as opposed to it just constantly scrolling out. So I will look more into that. Who'd win, Goku versus Superman?
I don't know. I don't know enough about either of them.
I think someone said Superman would still win.
Really? I've heard a lot about Goku, and he seems to destroy planets and whatnot.
Yeah, but I think it was something about space where Superman would win. I can't remember. I think there was like one of those YouTube channels, like Versus or whatever it's called. And I think Superman ended up winning. Can we have Robin on Friday? Maybe if he wants to join, sure. Evening. Hi.
Hi, Sherry.
Okay. We'll talk about something else. This is the last topic that I have. And again, if anyone wants to, we have a gaming channel kind of thing on our Discord. So if anyone wants to join me on Xbox, we could play some stuff, do whatever. Apparently the new Looney Tunes cartoons.
Oh, yeah.
You heard about this?
I think I know where you're going with it.
What? Go ahead.
Elmer Fudd's gun.
And?
What they replaced it with?
Oh, well, yes. But also Yosemite Sam. His guns are gone too.
Uh-huh.
So the hunter and the cowboy now have no guns. And it's like, I kind of get it. I'm not a gun guy. I've never fired a gun. I've never held a gun. I've never done anything. I'm not a gun guy. But I still feel like, first of all, it's a cartoon. Secondly, I feel like parents should parent. And thirdly, how do you have a hunter and a cowboy without the guns? Fourthly, they still allow dynamite and stuff like that. So if people are still blowing up and fifthly, they replaced it with a scythe,
which is way darker.
So basically shooting Bugs Bunny is somehow worse than slashing at him with a giant blade. Okay. So that's a thing.
Part of me thinks it's what's the term I'm looking for?
Weird.
Malicious compliance.
Oh, maybe.
They're like, you can't have a gun. All right. How about this big ass knife then? Okay, that's fine.
I get what you're saying. Like I'm pretty. I just don't. It's a cartoon. It's a cartoon, and I feel like, again, I said parents should parent. Be like, hey, Elmer Fudd's doing that, but that doesn't mean we should run around and just start shooting people.
Well, now they get to have the conversation. Hey, I know he has a scythe, but
I just don't.
Maybe a scythe would be harder to get than a gun.
Maybe
in America.
I'm sure they still have anvils.
Favorite Last Airbender character? I really love Aang.
I need to watch it again.
I love both Aang and Katara, but Sokka is really underrated. Sokka is an incredible character that does not get the love that he deserves.
Yeah. Sokka was probably my favorite. I need to watch it again now that it's back. Because it was on Netflix years ago.
It's on Netflix now.
I know. Your channel is an awesome. Shout out to Pride 2020. Thank you. Wait, what? Was that one sentence or two?
I don't know, but shout out to Pride.
I read it. Your channel is an awesome shout out to Pride. I'm like, yeah, I don't know.
Shout out to my lesbian parents.
That's true. Exactly. I'm incredibly liberal, but this Looney Tunes change is ridiculous. Yeah, there's a little, look, I'm liberal, but you need to find balance. You can't go too far one way or the other. You can't, you got to find somewhere in the middle. And that just isn't. That's weird. Wait, what? Sax was my favorite. That's my favorite too. I liked the underrated character, Sax.
Sax was good. Who's your favorite superhero outside of Marvel or DC? Because mine is Danny Phantom.
Disney or MGM? What? Eric, great, cool, neat. Inappropriate.
Oh, I thought he said your room was hot.
No.
Like your room is so cool.
Nope.
I see.
Literally not necessary. Like, cool.
Ban you, Eric.
One Piece or Bleach? I tried to watch Bleach years ago.
I use Bleach occasionally in laundry.
But Netflix only had the Japanese, I say Japanese dubs, the original Japanese but I have ADHD. Subtitles don't do it for me. I like to watch dubs because I focus on the words and I forget what's going on screen.
True.
So, who made the art in the background? Thank you for asking. Our friend Rin. She made it. And if you want, you can actually buy that on our Redbubble. So if you go to redbubble.okthankyou.com, OkayThankYou.redbubble.com, just look it up.
Or redbubble.com/OkayThankYou.
That work, yeah, whatever. Something will work. But you can buy that on a lot of different things, 30-something, 50-something different things, like water bottles or magnets, or probably an actual art piece or shirts. And we have plenty of other, so what I'm looking for, styles, I guess. Yep. You know what I mean. I'm really good at this.
My favorite animated shows are Avatar: The Last Airbender and Steven Universe, and obviously Danny Phantom.
Tell Rin to say hi. Well, Rin's not here right now unless she's in here. I can't really tell her.
She's hiding behind the painting.
Tell her to say hi. Mugs. I think there is a mug on there. Absolutely. The thing with Redbubble is we upload the designs and thank you, David.
Shout out to David.
And no.
No.
But we upload the designs and then they're the ones who put it on whatever. So we don't really get the option of what we put it on. I mean, you can kind of pick what you can and can't, but it's not like I'm actually designing the entire product itself. So you can get it on like a bedspread, you can get it on blankets, you can get it on shower curtains. You pick the design and then you pick what you want it on from what they have. Sebastian did call last Friday. I didn't see anything on Redbubble. Okay, give me a second.
What state would you like to live in besides Florida? Wisconsin.
Tennessee, probably.
Oh, Wisconsin's its own state.
It's okay. Thank you. Yeah, that's what it is. Where is it? Wait, what? Wisconsin's its own state? Were we not sure about that?
Sorry, you said like Tennessee. I'm like, Wisconsin, Tennessee? No,
Oh.
Wisconsin's its own thing.
I'm like...
No, I was just being an idiot.
Oh. What state wouldn't you like to live in? State of denial.
Oh, that's funny.
Thanks. Oh, good. Okay, good. It made it a link. Okay,
Cool.
Perfect. That should work. For me, I'm going to take Robbins and say that I probably wouldn't want to live in California. Maybe eventually, but it's friggin' expensive there. I don't want to deal with that right now.
True.
And David, I don't know if you heard us. No, we haven't. I haven't seen that one that you mentioned.
Me neither.
You have good taste, my son, and I love Stephen Universe. I love Avatar: The Last Airbender. I own the entire series on DVD.
I own the entire series on 2 copies of the DVD and Blu-ray.
Why do you have 2 copies of it?
Because I really like the box art of the other one.
Why didn't you just sell one of them?
Because I wanted that box art too.
Oh, you just want both box arts?
Yeah, and then I have the movie in a bird cage.
You own the movie?
Yes.
Why?
It was a time before streaming, and my friend said, "Oh, come on, the movie can't be that bad." So I got it out of a $2 bin, and
That's too much.
Now it's in a bird cage.
That's too much.
To pay for its war crimes.
I think you should all move to the UK. Maybe? That wasn't a state. That wasn't a question. I left the infographic show for this. Thanks.
They'll probably still be there, though.
I'm sure they'll be there. Favorite animated movie?
Let me quickly go on to my favorite movies of all time.
That's a lot of movies.
Oh my God.
Tangled.
Tuck and Kara, shout out. My best friends in the world.
They can join in here like regular people.
Well, I think they're watching on their TV.
Lazy.
And guess what? They're not regular people. They're better than regular people.
Wow, suck it, everyone else.
Sorry, they're amazing. Okay, so I'm guessing my favorite animated movie would have to be Toy Story 2.
Great. Well, Steven, join us on follow us on Twitter. We tweet things out right before we go live, or join us on our Discord, and I tweet it out there. Well, let's see. I have run out of actual topics, so if you want to open up the line, we can do that. Or we can keep going, replying to stuff, and then open up the lines in a bit. What line? It's one line. And I'm going to ask if you called last week, maybe wait a bit to call to let other people join in. Not that I don't want to talk to you guys again, but we only have the one line, so it'd be nice to let other people, have a chance to call in. So I've never been to Jersey. What up, Renee? Over the Hedge. Really?
That is shocking.
Really? I like the comic, but the movie.
There was a comic?
That's what it.
Really?
Yeah.
Huh.
That's why it became a film. Why don't you like scary movies? They're scary. I don't like being scared. Like, I'm not why? I don't want to be.
But you play horror games. So,
I'm not scared at that point. I'm in control. Screw everyone else.
That should make it worse.
No.
That should make it way worse.
No. How many new jokes? Wait, what? I mean, I'm not a comedian. I don't sit there. So I didn't realize you were doing that at first.
No.
The first one I thought you just burped. I'm like, well, that was rude.
No, I can't. I can't burp.
Sebastian, didn't you ask this?
He's asked it 5 times now, and I don't know.
I mean, from like last week. I don't even remember this from earlier today.
No, he asked it every stream. And I still don't know.
Yeah, we've answered. Sebastian, we answered this. We're not really sure yet.
I think I just said.
Didn't I say Carnage? I don't know.
I think I said something like, I hear Doom is cool.
You did. That's what I remember. You do. What's your favorite horror game? I don't know.
Probably The Last of Us.
Arizona Sunshine is pretty great.
The Last of Us was fantastic. Banter a little bit. I need water.
I didn't like them until I watched a documentary. I'm not going to like them even after a documentary. Trust me. No, I won't.
Oh, you know what else I watched for the first time? Spaceballs.
How are you just watching these?
I'll be right back.
Who was it that said, someone in our comment section about bad movies that aren't really bad, someone said, what about Princess Bride? I'm like, is that considered a bad movie to you?
It's considered one of the greatest movies of all time, but, whatever.
Yeah, but bad.
It's not a cult classic. It's just a classic.
Oh, Terry, do you have a favorite drink, non-alcoholic? You should know this by now. Everyone should know what my favorite drink, non-alcoholic is. Clothing optional beaches in Florida. I don't know. There it is. And there's my favorite. And everyone's naming it.
I'm pretty sure.
Someone, yeah.
98% rating.
Terry just asked you have a favorite non-alcoholic drink. And I'm like, I feel like you should know this at this point if you're a fan.
Milk, MLK, milk.
No one wrote MLK. You just skipped it. They're all milk. What's Tristan's? Water.
Although if I'm feeling spunky, the occasional Arnold Palmer with sweet tea.
Yep. Well, you say Princess Bride is a classic, but someone in our comment section said it's a bad movie that's not really that bad.
Look, as a kid, I thought I hated it. I watched it again last year, and I'm like, meh. And then I watched it again the other night, and I thought it was genius.
It is. Is he yelling while peeing? He was getting water.
Hello there.
Endgame is terrible. Damn. No, it's not.
I'm pretty sure. No, Endgame is not terrible. You might not like Endgame, but you can't look at Endgame and say, yeah, that was a terrible movie.
Actually, White Russians are tasty. Yeah, but we were talking about non-alcoholic. I don't. Are you looking forward to Bill and Ted 3?
I need to see 1 and 2 first.
I need to see them. I don't remember if I've seen them or just hadn't seen them in a long ass time. So no.
By the way, Spaceballs was half and half for me.
Really?
Yeah.
Okay.
It's kind of like half of it was old Family Guy, half of it was new Family Guy.
All right. Did you like Labyrinth? Isn't that a scary movie?
Yes.
Yeah, no, I'm gonna watch Labyrinth.
What's the best movie plot twist in your opinion? Well, I can't say that. That'll spoil.
Yeah, we don't want to spoil anything.
Although the one in Scream was pretty good.
Although I will admit, it's also a huge ass spoiler if you talk about how much or how there is a twist in a movie, because then you end up watching the whole thing knowing there's going to be a twist. So even if there's a twist and you don't say what it is, do not go. If someone hasn't seen a movie, like, let's just say there was a giant twist in Endgame, like right when it came out, like, dude, Endgame's great, but man, I didn't see that twist coming. Like, don't do that. That still spoils it to an extent. Maybe not exactly, but now they know there is a twist, and don't do that.
I hope I like this movie. Well, that depends. Do you like a movie with gigantic twist ending where everyone dies? Yes. Then you will love this movie.
Then what am I thinking? Labyrinth. What's the one with David Bowie?
Pan's Labyrinth?
Maybe that's what I'm thinking. Pan's Labyrinth. I might be thinking of Pan's Labyrinth. No. Which one's the scary one?
Pan's Labyrinth.
Is it Pan? Whatever.
Just because it's a kid's movie doesn't mean it's not scary, Robin.
Yeah.
Coraline is a kid's movie. That's a horror film.
What would be your favorite anime? Cowboy Bebop or Death Note? I've only seen a few episodes.
The Disastrous Life of Psyche K.
Shin-chan.
Sebastian, no, you're not my father.
That's a great twist.
Do you watch any shows on TV? Better Call Saul is the best running show right now. It's just off season.
TV?
So that's true.
Expedition Unknown. I watched some shows on Netflix or Disney Plus. On actual live TV, it's pretty much for me sports when they're on.
Any twists this year?
Yeah, there's not a sport.
Whoa. I gotta say, I didn't see that coming.
No, the biggest twist is Tom Brady's a Buccaneer. That's the biggest twist in sports this season. So what's next in the content agenda? We're not telling. We don't want to spoil it.
We also don't fully know.
Well, I mean, sometimes. Have you guys seen Mr. Robot? No, someone asked us the other week. No. Can I get a shout out for all beef pepperoni?
You may not.
Oh, damn.
No, I haven't watched The Orville yet.
Oh, it's so good.
I know.
It's fantastic. I love The Orville.
Shout out to you and me for making people laugh during the pandemic.
Word.
Aw.
When will the next video be posted?
I don't know. Maybe Monday. I'm hoping.
Nothing Friday?
No.
Oh, okay.
Maybe something on Saturday. If I can get this, done.
Dawn says, I'm glad you're not gone. Us too. I like being here. I've grown pretty fond of being alive.
Yeah, it depends on the day. Sorry.
Any reality shows you guys like?
The Bachelor.
I like season 2 of Survivor.
I love The Bachelor. And The Bachelorette. But Bachelor in Paradise is where it's at.
Reality shows that way? No, not really. But stuff like, on Food Network and, I mean, it's reality.
Well, in that case, I love Queer Eye.
Never actually saw that.
It's very wholesome.
Yeah, I can imagine.
I don't think I've gone through a single episode without crying.
Do you like Studio Ghibli films? Yeah.
Not really.
They're okay. They're not my favorite. They're not bad.
I don't. I wish I understood the hype, but I don't.
Can Wendy get a shout out as we have not said hi to her?
Shout out to Wendy.
I love Bar Rescue. I don't know if I've seen that one. Crystal says cottage cheese.
Is this affiliated with List 25? We were with List 25, so...
This is as affiliated with List 25 as you can get for two hosts that used to work at List 25, got let go for weird-ass reasons, and started their own channel.
Neat.
So, maybe? Shout out to Pepsi or Coke? Wait, what? I'll wait till the bell rings for your video. Well, I asked about my stimulant payment. I got a 25% off coupon for Red Bull. Ha! What's your favorite Terminator movie? 2.
My mom got a stimulus check for $7.
Terry, that is a lot of shout outs. Would you do any challenges on your channel in the future? That depends. What are you talking about?
I don't know. We'll find a challenge and we'll do it.
Well, I said it depends because some of them are just dumb.
Yeah, I'm not talking about those ones.
Yeah,
but I mean,
that's why I said it
I'm
depends.
not going to say we're not going to do any challenges. We might do trivia. Trivia's a challenge.
Dale, no, we can't. We were fired.
What did Dale ask?
Can you guys just go back to list 25? We're not doing this because we just got sick of it.
Maybe secretly
we were.
We're gonna need some hackers.
Why'd you get fired? Okay. It's been long enough. Yeah?
Oh, has it? Okay.
Sure, whatever. Our boss bought list 25 about a year and a half ago from our old boss. New boss goes, hey, welcome to my company. We go, cool. What do you see for the future? Well, we see this. Great. He then proceeds to not talk to us for a year and a half. No emails, no messages, no texts, no phone calls. We don't hear from him until April when he suddenly tells me, hey guys, hey Mike, the channel's not looking good, but we're going to keep going, while also simultaneously telling Tristan, we're effed. We're done. We're not gonna keep going. So he tells me we're still good. He tells him we're not good. So that's fantastic. But anyway, aside from that, he also tells me like the next day, hey, just so you know, we're going to let you go. I cannot afford to keep the channel running, and I cannot afford to pay you guys anymore. We're like, that sucks. Cut to like 4 days later, they have new hosts. So your guess is as good as mine. We were too long didn't read. We were told he can no longer afford us, and then immediately got an entire new crew.
So they tried to get rid of Tristan only. No, we just got fed 2 different stories.
Yeah.
Are you bothered that List 25 can still make money from videos featuring you guys?
No, that's how YouTube works.
True.
Like if we right now, okay, thank you. If we hire someone and it doesn't work out and we let them go, the video is still going to stay up there. You know, it's just that's how YouTube works. We made those videos, and I'm kind of glad they're still up, because if I ever want to do something, let's say I apply to History Channel or something and I want to be a host, and it's like, hey, where's your reel? I'm like, it's still all up there. Then like you can see it.
True.
It's great, so I don't mind that it's still up there. And do I mind that they're still making money off our videos? Well, no, because they're clearly not making money off their new videos.
True.
Or lack thereof. I mean, I don't know what they're doing. Like, we literally don't know. So there we get this question a lot. Hey, what are they doing? The guy that fired us after not talking to us for a year and a half isn't suddenly going to keep us in the loop as to what we're doing after he let us go. So I have no idea what they're doing. I don't know why they haven't released in a month. I have no idea. We do not know. We are no longer associated with List 25 in any form or fashion, except for our old videos are still on there. So that's it. So we don't know. Sebastian likes asking us the same questions on one stream and then the other. What do you miss most about List 25? More viewers. I love you guys, but I love the interaction. So 2 million versus 15,000. It's nice. And again, a steady paycheck. As much as I love doing this, I like to be able to afford things and like rent and stuff. So yeah, and live. And so it was nice to be able to. It was nice to be able to feel that we were about to do great things. We never did. We had so many plans. Like one of the things when he asked, what do you see for the future? We had an idea that Tristan and I would go 25 facts about each state, and we would do a giant road trip, and we could film in that state. So if we're talking about like Pennsylvania and we're at the Liberty Bell, film at the Liberty Bell, stuff like that, because we're like, oh man, our boss is a millionaire. We have the budget. And no. So the feeling of hope and seeing, like, now we can do that, but we know that's a little ways off because we still have to get the ball rolling and to make sure we get, basic income coming in. But that was nice. Just the hopes and stuff. What I don't miss the most is the boss that doesn't talk to us. Like, that's one thing I miss, or I'm not going to miss, is working for someone, because I've always said I loved List 25. I just didn't like who I did it for. That was the thing. I just thought, like, unfortunately, our boss was a businessman, and a businessman, they have their place in business. Entertainment, not so much. Like, you can plan all you want. You can say, this is going to make money. This is going to do, this is going to be great. This is going to be great. But if it's not entertaining, it's not going to work. How many times have you guys seen a movie that sounds great on paper? There's a reason that phrase exists. It sounds great on paper. And it doesn't, because it didn't work out. And so you can't always plan. And so to be able to finally do whatever we want, and two people that know entertainment, and we don't have to ask permission and then get denied because show me the numbers. It's nice. It's nice to not have to do that anymore. You know, like I said, businessmen, they have their place, and the entertainment industry, like Hollywood, look at Hollywood, look at how many movies have been just ruined because the boards and the companies, like, you know, the executives are like, no, we can't do that. And then it sucks. So, I mean, that's what I don't miss. And now we're just talking about that. That's my bad. Favorite video? Shoes. Shoes was great.
Oh, I did like Shoes.
But that's it. We're going to move on from the future now.
Mm-hmm.
If you could keep one collectible and trash the rest, what would you keep? That's a terrible question. I like all my stuff. Dragon Ball Evolution. Oh, I never got to see that. What movie are you most upset got postponed?
I don't know.
Too much, by the way. Too much on the list 25 stuff.
Maybe a little.
Your reaction.
No, I'm just letting you get it out.
You know, it's been long enough, and I don't think we're ever going back. I don't see him turning around and going, guys, I screwed up. Let's do this.
Nah.
And I don't know if I could accept that. Like, do I want to go back there eventually? If things work out, maybe he gives it to who knows. But we've seen how it goes, and I don't want to go through that again.
Wait, did Venom 2 get postponed? Well, if that's the case, then that one.
Well, a lot of movies are getting postponed now because of COVID.
Yeah, I mean, if Venom 2 got postponed, then that's my answer.
What movie do you really hate the most ever, and why?
Probably The Last Airbender, because it was terrible.
And it could have been good.
And it was. All right.
I want to see the new one. You ready for call-ins?
Yeah.
All right. So, sorry, that got awkward. My bad. I vented. That was my fault. It's, you deal with that for 5 years and time to vent. You two should make a movie.
I'm working on a movie.
We can run more than one channel. That is correct. What if the actors age in quarantine? Well, they'd probably just stop. Meh. I mean, I guess it depends on the movie, because, like, if Tristan and I were making a movie in quarantine and we age, let's say this happens 2 years. Let's say it's a 2-year quarantine. It's not going to matter. You're not going to be able to tell 36-year-old Mike from 34-year-old Mike. Whereas, child actors, that's different. So that depends. So, you guys want to call in?
Yeah.
Let's go. Let's get this set up.
Ahead of time, let's keep it professional, everyone.
That's what I said last time.
And we're probably not going to also get very political either. So
we are going to keep it professional. We reserve the right to hang up on you. I was lucky enough last time everyone who called in was super nice and friendly, and no one was trying to start anything. So we do reserve the right to hang up on you. This is our channel. And if we think you're just trying to do stuff to be a jerk, we can do that. And on top of that, like I said, if you called in on Friday, just wait a little bit. Let's give other people a chance to call in as well. Because let's let everyone try. Because like I said, we only have the one number. So if you call in, you will, if you're the lucky one, you're going to get in. But if not, you'll be just put on, you'll get to leave a voicemail. So let's do this.
Okay.
It's on, right? Yeah. Hey, what's up?
This is my first time doing this.
I know. So, let me put the number here. Right? That's the number, right? I gotta remember. I'm still.
I wonder, like, I wonder if we've gotten any.
573. All right, guys, that's the number. I'm about to post it. It is in the description, but the number is 573-575 OKTY. Let's end this. We'll put this up a little bit. They said the caller was louder than I yesterday.
Okay.
Or Friday. So we should be paired. It says it's paired. Let's check. Just double checking. Roadcaster Pro. Perfect.
The title of the movie I'm working on right now is called The Xylophone.
Is it about a xylophone?
There is a xylophone in it.
Oh. We got a caller. Hi there. You're on the internet with Mike and Tristan. And make sure you turn your volume down on everything else, or else we're going to get some feedback there.
Okay, that's fine. My name is Tara Steven, and I am your worst nightmare.
Fantastic. Why?
Because
can you hear?
No.
You can't hear,
yes,
Tristan?
I can hear you.
No, I can't.
Hold
hear.
on. Why can't Tristan?
I don't know.
Oh, you're a dumbass. Hold on. Excuse me.
Excuse me.
What?
I meant we got to turn on Tristan's headset.
Yeah, that's what I thought. Excuse me for not knowing how to work this headset that you just gave me for the first time.
There we go.
Uh-huh.
Sorry, continue. Why are you our worst nightmare?
Because I am the one that said, let's poop on Mike, and let's put Tristan in timeout.
Hang on. This backfired so much. Really? Of all the people.
Of all the people.
Of all the people. Well, you know what I can do. So, okay. Okay, I'm going to look very, very rude to everyone here.
How'd she do that?
I don't know. How many people are calling in? What is our luck? We're getting so many people. How? I
don't know what she is. She's an entity from a different place.
I know.
Stop laughing.
Tara, quit.
Go away. Jesus. How?
I don't know. We'll explain in a minute why we're very rude to that person. Hi there. You're on with Mike and Tristan. Oh, turn your volume down there.
Turn the volume down. Hi, it's Jackie.
Hi, Jackie. How's it going? Oh, I'm very loud here. Hold
Good.
on. How you doing today?
Good.
Can you hear Jackie?
Yes,
Hey,
I can hear
I have
Jack.
a question.
Sure, go ahead.
I have a question for Tristan.
Yes, go right ahead.
Okay, you mentioned in one of your chats that you didn't think that Chihuahuas were very good dogs.
Oh, okay. I gotta admit, this isn't the question I was expecting. Go on.
I wasn't called out at all on Friday, and the first caller calls you out. It's fantastic.
And,
shut the hell up. Not you, Jackie. Continue.
Rude, Tristan.
How dare you?
Mike, stay out of this.
I only had one feeling. You just crushed it, Tristan.
You only have one feeling.
And that was sadness now. Now she has two.
I know. No, I want to know, why do you think that Chihuahuas are not dogs?
I never said that they're not dogs. I guess I've never met a behaved Chihuahua.
Or Chihuahua.
Chihuahua.
I like to pronounce them.
So I guess my experience with Chihuahuas has not been the best. If I could meet a good Chihuahua, also known as the Chihuahua by some weirdos, maybe I would change my tune on it. But, you know, Chihuahuas are cute and they're little, but I've yet to meet a Chihuahua that wasn't loud and bitey. So,
my girlfriend's Chihuahua.
Okay, you really should rename them like my son, okay? Because my son is special needs.
What is
And
it? What does he call him? Can you hear us? Oh, sorry.
Yeah. He's special needs. And so he can't say certain words properly. And so, Tristan, you need to rename the Chihuahua. You need to call them Kawawas.
That's amazing.
Kawawas.
Because maybe if you call them Kawawas, it's a little cuter and you might like them more.
Chihuahua is a rude breed. What?
See, that's what I was saying.
How are they
Okay,
rude?
I just said Chihuahuas are they're very loud and bitey in my experience.
You need to meet a nice one.
Huh?
All dogs are amazing. So.
Yeah, I mean, the nicest Chihuahua that I met.
Now I think it sounds like you're saying koala.
I know, but it's Chihuahua.
I know.
The nicest Chihuahua that I met, her name was Mika. And, she licked me every now and then, but she was also very loud and she bit. So I'm like...
Whose was this?
It was Sean's.
No.
Was it a puppy?
No.
Chihuahua puppies are great. Their heads are enormous.
Actually, there was a Chihuahua that my friend had. His name was Odie. I did love that Chihuahua.
See, there you go.
So I guess it's more of like, I guess now I have to take a step back and say that I need to meet more Chihuahuas that are nice than Chihuahuas that are devilish.
See, if you give them a cute name, you start liking them.
See?
No, Chihuahuas are still deadly creatures.
To what? Your toe?
He loves his toes.
Oh, I'm sorry, you don't?
I'm not afraid of chihuahuas eating my toes.
Well,
I don't think they could bite through this shoe.
Challenge accepted.
Don't bite
there's
through
our
my shoe.
There's our challenge for what?
You're gonna bite through my shoe.
No, chihuahuas.
Chihuahua.
We'll get a bunch of chihuahuas.
Say
to bite
the word
through your
right.
shoes. Sorry.
Damn.
Chihuahua.
they're chihuahuas.
Chihuahuas. You heard.
See, just by changing the name, you're starting to like them.
That's not entirely true, Jack.
I'll introduce
But
you.
you're talking nicer about them, and you're opening up to maybe I should meet some more.
I'm being politically correct towards the Chihuahua. There's a very big difference.
You don't have to be politically correct to chihuahuas.
Okay, that time I do think you said koala.
I want a koala.
Chihuahua.
Chihuahua.
He can't really screen our calls, Terry, right now. Sorry, because he's not here, and it's literally just myself.
No, I am blaming Robin for that one.
Oh,
Someone has to pay. Not you, Jackie. You're doing fantastic. Thank you.
After Jackie, I will
No,
explain what just happened, even though Liz pretty much explained it. Sorry, continue.
I just think if you look at things that you don't care for and give them cute little names,
Oh, Donald Trump.
Oh, stop it.
There you go. See?
Stop it.
Well, some things it doesn't work on.
That's true.
I prefer the Chihuahua if that's the case. I'll admit to that. Chihuahuas were bred for war? I don't think Chihuahua sounds weird now.
Chihuahua?
Yeah, that sounds like it's the fake animal.
It's a city in Mexico.
Is it actually?
Yes.
Huh. That makes a lot of sense. Geography was never my strong suit.
Maybe if you speak Spanish to them, they'll be nicer.
Te quiero con todo mi corazón, el Chihuahua.
Yes.
My girlfriend's dogs all speak Spanish.
Your girlfriend's dogs? Well, yeah, I guess that's true.
She speaks them all in Spanish.
Huh.
She had what? Pika. Oh, what is Pika?
She has a Chihuahua named Pika?
No, the Chihuahua's name is Bella.
Oh, okay. Bella. Oh, yeah, I knew a cat
Pika's a
named Bella.
mix. I always forget what Pika is because he's a mix. Because Stella is a Yorkie.
Pokemon, isn't he?
Stella is it's Picasso. It's short for Picasso.
Picasso?
Picasso.
Oh my god.
Yeah. I'll show you pictures.
I don't want to see the pictures.
He's a
I can imagine what he looks like.
I'm sorry, honey. I'm sure you're watching this. I'll show you what he is.
I'm sorry.
Because I have
Mike, are you
chihuahuas
feeling
stuck in my
left
head.
out?
No, I just have chihuahuas stuck in my head. Now I can't remember what Picasso is.
But he is feeling left out.
If you tip your head sideways and you smack it, they'll fall out of your head. It's kind of like when you get water stuck in your ear.
What the hell is that kind of black magic?
Well, he said he had chihuahua stuck in his ears.
It's true. See?
He said he had them stuck in his head. If he tilts his head, smacks them, they'll fall out.
Badger, Poppy. It's not that the Badger, Poppy says, I don't think chihuahuas give a shit if you speak to them in Spanish. No, but if that's the language they've learned their commands in, then yes.
They're not going to speak English, that's for sure.
Well, find a nice Chihuahua, speak some Spanish to it in a sexy, calm voice, and you might like them. Okay?
Wait, why do I have to? Why does that have to be sexy? Am I seducing the Chihuahua?
I take it back. This is my favorite movie twist ever.
That I was trying to seduce the Chihuahua the whole time?
Yeah.
Do they respond better to sex appeal?
Ow! My kneecap.
It calms them down. They look at
Talking
you and go,
sexy
this
to
person
it?
is okay. I'm not going to eat the toes.
Hey, Chihuahua.
All right, well, you know what? You got me there. It has never crossed my mind to try and talk sexy to a Chihuahua. That is a life pro tip that I didn't see coming.
Now you sound like Elmer Fudd saying koala.
Yeah.
I don't know why.
Now you
Well,
have-
probably because it sounds like Elmer Fudd saying Chihuahua.
Don't sexy talk animals.
Don't sexy talk animals.
Who wants to go outside?
They would like you. They wouldn't eat you.
Terrible.
They would calm down.
Go
I'm
for
not
it.
afraid of the Chihuahua eating me. I don't think it's going to take a part of me away. I don't want it to bite, though. I mean,
You
animal.
said they bite.
Don't bite the Chihuahua.
If
I
they're
won't bite the
calm, they're
Chihuahua.
not going to bite.
It's true. Okay, thank you. Does not condone sexy talk towards animals.
This part of okay, thank you doesn't. You're giving examples.
It's because it's hilarious. They give kid talk like, you know, they're like, "Oh, you good boy."
I hate baby talk.
Tristan, you need to spend one day with my son, and you'll like the Chihuahua.
Is your son going to have the Chihuahua with him?
Well, yeah.
Okay, well,
I would think so, yeah.
she only mentioned her son.
And the Chihuahua.
Well, maybe he was just going to talk about the Chihuahua.
Yeah, it could be an entire PowerPoint presentation.
PowerPoint presentation.
Sorry, microphone's falling over.
I don't know if you're awake right now, Lard for hire.
What? Yes.
I'm
Plot
not
twist:
a
an
lard.
animal. Not sorry, Jackie. I'm just talking to someone else. I have unintentionally insulted Jackie so many times. Plot twist: the animal sexy talks you.
Oh. Roar.
Well, you know,
Grr.
I may not call back because you have insulted me. You called me a lard.
Wow.
I was calling Lard a lard.
I'm only 10 pounds overweight.
My goodness, I'm so sorry.
I'm not 10 pounds overweight. I'm more.
Yes, but see, that can be explained because I'm only 5'2.5".
Don't move.
What are you doing?
Keep talking.
You want to leave me alone in this situation?
I'm visualizing.
There is literally a user in our comments called Lard for Hire. Jackie thinks I'm calling her Lard. I'm talking to the unemployed one.
Hold on. I'm going to see how tall.
I don't want you to see how tall you are. You're
Not
5'11".
Hold on. 5'2". Here. She's that tall.
Okay, I'm taller.
Well, no, duh. I'm back. Yes, Tristan was talking to Lard for Hire. It is a user in our chat who asked if they're awake right now.
Okay.
They
If
better
Don't
be
take
now.
my chair.
calling me a lard.
No. No.
And there are people that prefer fluffy. Okay, not lard. That's offensive, but fluffy.
Enrique
That's
Iglesias.
Fluffy.
No, Gabriel Enrique Iglesias. I was thinking the song Gabriel Iglesias.
Danny,
Ugh.
I am exactly 6 foot. What are you hanging about?
Your Stitch voice.
Ugh.
Yeah, I know.
Chicka-chapapa.
Oh no, that's not usually what you do next.
No, I've been saying dirty
Okay.
things like Stitch recently.
Great.
Sorry, what was that?
Somehow
Jackie?
that's better than talking to a dog?
Do you have a Chihuahua there?
No.
I said talk sexy to the Chihuahua. It's not dirty. Dang.
What is the difference?
I think one is tone, the other is
I-
actual wording.
Yes,
Like what I said. Do you want to
exactly.
go outside? As
Thank
opposed
you,
to
Mike.
saying really
get
inappropriate
me.
things.
Honestly, I think talking sexy sounds way more dirty than dirty.
Tristan,
Yes,
you
Jackie.
need better education.
I got plenty of education.
I know what just happened, but
Tristan doesn't.
nope.
No,
He
I
needs
don't.
better education.
I got
I'm
it.
feeling pretty left out right now.
And
Okay, I'll let you guys go so you can get other callers.
thank you so much.
Okay, thank
Thank you,
you.
Jackie.
Bye.
Bye.
Would you forgive me if I went ahead and I answered Danny's request because they asked me to sexy talk as Stitch? A favorite that I had recently, and I'm sorry for anyone that has to hear this. This was requested by my friend. Oh, stepbrother, what are you doing?
Oh, this is the word. I'm taking a call. Wait, is it? Now I'm afraid to take calls. I swear to God, Tara.
Hi, you're on with Okay, Thank You. Hello.
Hello.
No, you're not Tara. Thank
Thank
God.
God.
Hi.
Hi, wait, this isn't Tara, right?
No, this isn't Tara.
Thank goodness.
This is another Michael.
Hey, great name. What's going on, man? How you doing today?
Nope, not Tara.
Oh, thank God.
Yeah.
Before we go, we'll explain what happened with that call, and it.
I'm doing fine. I put a couple of.
Oh, we're on a delay. I know what's happening.
Oh, okay.
Michael, you there?
Yeah, I've got quite a bit of lag here, though. Okay.
Thank you.
Anyway, I put a couple of comments in. Have any of you guys seen any of the Jamie Costa Star Wars stuff?
The Jamie Costa Star Wars stuff.
I don't believe that I
Is
have.
that? Give me a second. I'm going to look that up because I don't know it by name, but it sounds.
Yeah, he's done quite a bit. He does a lot of impersonations, but he's done.
Oh, yes,
Han
I have.
Solo.
I have seen this.
I actually have not. Didn't you send that to me?
It wasn't me.
Maybe someone.
Maybe
did.
I sent you the mall
I
one.
might not have. You might have. I just haven't been able to see it yet. No, so unfortunately, not yet.
Yeah, look it up. I mean, it's all of this stuff, whether it's been the shorts that he's made and some of the interviews that he's done. He's done an interview as Harrison Ford, and it is hilarious.
I may have heard that interview if he's ever done. Not if he's ever done, but if they've ever used that interview on Rebel Force Radio. That sounds really familiar. Someone doing an impersonation of Harrison Ford as an I think I've heard it through Rebel Force Radio, which if you're a Star Wars fan and you've never heard of Rebel Force Radio, it's a fantastic podcast and I highly suggest you check it out.
Mark Hamill also does a pretty good impression of
He does.
Harrison Ford.
He really does.
The one that he's done more recently, he actually it's him. He's actually in makeup, so he looks like Harrison Ford, and he's talking with George Lucas. So they got somebody made up like George Lucas, and they're just talking about how bad Star Wars has gotten.
Oh, no.
And how it used to be really fun.
That might have been the one I heard.
It's hilarious to watch.
That might have been the one I heard, because that sounds oddly familiar right now.
Because it's actually filmed. It's actually got both of them in character.
That's awesome. I'm going to try to find that one after this.
But his Obi-Wan Kenobi one that he's just recently done, that's my favorite.
I see that here. When I just search for Jamie Costa Star Wars, it's the second video. We have Han Solo, A Smuggler's Trade, Kenobi, and the Solo trailer, the 3 videos that popped up on Google.
Yeah, and he's got quite a bit more little pieces. He's done a Raiders of the Lost Ark one that came out a while back, and it's worth watching also.
He seems to do Harrison Ford then. That seems to be his thing.
Yeah, well, he does that. He does
Robin
Williams.
apparently. Yeah.
Yeah, he does quite a few voices. He's also got his little bits that him and his roommates done on TikTok. Those are all also worth interesting to watch.
I have not got TikTok yet.
Yeah.
I have not.
Yeah.
I've seen them. A lot of them are posted on Reddit, but I have not actually. I do not have a TikTok account.
I do not plan on getting one.
Probably not. With all like the security breach and everything, and just I don't know. I'm gonna hold off on that.
Downloaded it. I was bored. I downloaded it, and now I watch it 2 or 3 times a day.
Did you see that, by the way? How many?
So.
I guess I don't even know how it works in the fact that, like, is it like YouTube where you click on the videos?
Yeah, the videos come on, and you can basically either like them or you can go to that person and follow them.
Okay.
Like Simon Whistler has got one.
Simon's got a TikTok?
Yeah.
I might have to look that up to see what the hell he's even done.
So it's him. Yeah, it's him cramming 1 minute's worth of it. He's taken one of his episodes maybe, and he's crammed it into 1 minute.
Oh, so it's not okay. So he's using it.
Today I found out is the title of his TikTok, but it's a little more like his business plays.
Excellent business move on his part, I'd say.
Which one? Oh, yeah.
Oh, yeah.
And Business Blaze is doing really well. What is he at right now with Business Blaze? Oh, no, it's Twitter. Oh, God. I didn't mean to. Oh, God. He's, God, he has made a lot of, channels. Damn
He's
it,
got
Simon.
8 channels.
128,000 subscribers on Business Blaze already. Jesus. This is, have you ever seen this?
No.
This is actually really cool what Simon does. He has his person type out like a script and he reads it and then kind of improvs with the script by like yelling at it or whatever.
Oh.
Or like it'll be like blah blah blah, blah. This is wrong. He'll just start like it's another person.
Well, the magic in it is he hasn't read the script.
Right.
So
he cold reads.
He's going through
You'd
it.
be good at that.
And half the time he beats Danny, the writer, to the punch, and then he ends up, going off on a tangent. Then he reads the next line, and it's the same thing he's already written.
Yeah, Danny writes the scripts. Yeah,
it's clever.
It's really cool. I'm gonna steal his idea.
Cool.
That's oddly
but anyway.
specific. Business Blaze is great to listen to while playing
doing...
Animal Crossing. Sorry, continue. I was reading a comment. That's my fault.
No, you're fine. You're fine. I can't wait till you guys sit down to another couple of glasses of milk, and I'm going to let you go so somebody else can get on.
Thank you so much. We appreciate you calling in.
Yes, you have a fantastic day.
Awesome name again, man. By the way.
You too now. Yeah. Thank you.
Thanks, Michael.
Bye now.
Bye.
Probably have time for one more caller.
Probably have, unless, of course. We have time for one more caller. We've oh boy, we've got some missed calls here. You know what? I swear I gotta remember that number. Hi, you're on with Mike and Tristan on Okay, Thank You.
Mike?
Yes?
Oh my goodness, I can't believe I got through.
Oh, thank God.
That's awesome. This is Normal's Overrated. My name is Karen.
Hey, we were reading you earlier. You just said steak.
Yes, first time caller. Thanks.
Shout out to Steak.
I wanted to say that you guys are the bomb.
Thank you. I'm feeling explosive.
And I was about to ask you guys how tall you guys were. Well, I was about to ask you guys, how tall are you guys?
In real life or on camera?
So here,
real life, of course.
We can figure this out because you always say 6 foot.
I'm exactly 6 foot.
Yeah. But I'm 5'10", and I don't think you're 2 inches taller than me.
I'm exactly 6 foot.
Okay, we're gonna find this out right now. Hold on. Because we can. No, don't you stay. I can't.
What, you want me to be sitting down when you measure me?
No, No, I'm saying we take turns, dummy. Because we can't both be off the phone.
Okay.
I need something else. I need like a flat thing. Keep talking.
Yeah, when you
You need a better use of your time is what you need.
Do I?
Yes.
Mm-hmm.
Shout out to Milk.
I can't see.
Shout out the milk.
Exactly 5'10".
Okay.
I'm sorry, I keep getting distracted with Mike and the measuring tape.
5'10". Your turn.
Okay. Oh my god.
Okay, so Mike's 5'10".
Hi, sorry, I am 5'10".
Yay.
Like I thought.
Yeah.
I'm
Yeah.
5'7", but I was always curious what Tristan is as well.
Well,
There
he
we go,
always
there we
goes
go.
6 foot. We're gonna find out. Ooh, dude.
What?
I don't think you are. No, you put it on top of your head.
They're nice and straight.
Hold on, hang on. 5'11".
5'11"? Bull!
Pull it up.
Ah,
Bullshit!
Oh no, dude, come here, move. I'm not gonna.
I went to the doctor just the other day.
5'10" and a half.
What, I shrunk?
You're not.
I went to the doctor yet
Let me
2 weeks ago.
let me show you 6 foot and why I think you're not.
What the fuck?
Hi, sorry, we're here. Here's the thing.
okay.
I can kind of hear 6 foot is here, and you're
Okay.
not. Yeah, you're not even touching it here.
What the
Watch.
fuck?
Give me the thing.
Are you telling me I've been lied to?
Probably. This is 6 foot. You're not even there.
Oh my god.
Now you're at 5'10".
Oh my god, dude.
I'm like, that's all. Like, there's no way you're 2 inches taller than me.
This isn't the first time a doctor screwed me over.
Thanks for adding the word over. Hi, sorry, we're here. This is all live. We didn't plan any of this, so we apologize.
No, you guys are doing great.
Thank you.
Tristan, when you went to the doctor, didn't you stand up against the wall with your heels back?
Yes.
All that?
Yes.
You have to. So there might be that difference. Your doctor's probably right. Let's give them the credit because they got the cred. But when every time somebody says okay, and then
Thank you.
Tristan says and chimes in like that, I just think that is just too hilarious.
Okay, thank you.
But I exactly. I just wanted to say again, you guys are awesome. I really did not have anything to talk about. I was just happy to have gotten through, and you guys really are sunshine in my day. Let me
Thank
tell you
you.
a little bit of story to everybody listening as well. I'm sure a lot of people are going through the same thing. I'm currently unemployed. I've been on unemployment, so to speak, since like the first week of March. I haven't been getting paid. I have gotten 0 correspondences from them. And so I have no idea what's going on. I'm now broke as broke can be.
Same.
And still have no answers.
Yeah.
And to watch you guys is just the brightness in my day. And literally, I get so sick to my stomach when I think about all the finances that are just building and piling. And literally, it makes me sick. And then I see you guys, whether I can catch you guys live or otherwise, it just erases everything for that moment. And literally, you guys are a blessing. And by the way, your story about List 25, I don't. In my opinion, I don't think you guys should go back. I'm sure you will do what works best for you guys.
Mhm.
But they lost 2 awesome people,
Thank you.
that work well together. You guys work really well. How long have you guys been friends?
Since
5
list
years?
25, so 5 years.
Wow. And I can see you guys being friends for a lot longer than that. It's like
I hope
you guys
so.
almost
This
send
channel
each
needs
other
that.
sentences.
Wow,
Yeah.
that's the only reason.
Oh, sorry. We love each other. That too.
There you go.
Friendship ended.
But
My
I
new
think,
best friend is Robin.
well, you guys are
Adriel.
good friends, and it comes through. So we really can, as the audience, we can tell that.
Thank you. And that's what I love. Like I said, I loved about this is being able to just entertain people, like, because I know I hit rock bottom sometimes, and what I did was, I watched YouTube, or I watched, I actually for a long time had a portable DVD player, and I just watched stuff. I'd watch like House or Full Metal Alchemist, and so I know entertainment's a really good outlet for.
How big was the screen on the portable DVD player?
It was a portable DVD player. It wasn't big at all.
Yeah, mine was like
tiny. It was very small. This was in 2005, so 2004 to 2005. So no, not big at all.
Same.
But I know it could be such a good outlet for. I mean, that's why movies that make you think and stuff like that are great. But sometimes you just want to watch something where you could shut off your brain and not worry about what's happening. And I like that we can do that. Now it just makes it sound like
I
shut
like
off
that
your
you
brain
guys
and
can
watch
do it
this.
as well.
Watch Okay, thank you.
Yeah.
Well,
Let's do
I just
that.
wanted to sing your praises, and am going to hang up and let you guys take another, if you have time for another caller, or whatever goes after this. You guys have a great day.
Thank you. You too. We'll see you on here more.
All right. Bye, Mike. Bye, Tristan.
Fare thee well.
Bye.
And now we're in medieval times.
I say that all the time.
Do you?
Yes.
Do you want to take one more or no?
I don't think that we have time for one more.
I'm going to put it on.
I wasn't able to thank her for not being Tara.
Yeah, so let's explain that real quick. Let me put this on.
How did she do it?
Well, out of all the people settings. So I am putting this on Do Not Disturb. That doesn't mean you guys can't call. Oh, we got one more. Someone got in when I put it in Do Not Disturb.
Well, we should reward their effort.
Okay, unless.
All right, caller, you're on with Okay, thank you. Somehow you made it in.
I'm afraid.
Oh my goodness. I said I was too shy to call in, and then somebody asked for a Wisconsin accent, and here I am.
Oh, thank you for not being Tara. Oh, and just turn your speakers down there. We're going to get some feedback otherwise.
Okay, just one second.
No worries.
All right,
Not
my
Tara.
son's in the background, so I apologize.
What's your son's name? What's your son's name?
Henry?
Wait, I could not hear that. Sorry, one more time.
Henry?
Oh,
Shout out to Henry.
shout out to Henry and your kitchen.
Nice.
Thanks.
Woo-hoo.
Fantastic YouTube channel, by the way.
Also, shout out to Christopher, who just paid $4.
Thank you, Christopher.
So this is a
Okay.
Wisconsin accent.
Yeah, pretty much, I guess.
It's
That's-
not super, super strong, but
That's
yes.
very interesting.
It's now, fun fact, Wisconsinites. Are you guys Wisconsinites?
Whoa.
Yeah, Wisconsinite.
Wisconsinites do not sound Jamaican, just so you know, for future reference.
But don't you know?
Yeah.
He's got
I
the.
cringed a little. I did cringe a little before. It's
See, that's
okay.
funny because I cringe a lot.
Oh my god! Can you say "Don't
No.
you know" for Tristan?
Oh,
Oh, don't you know?
There.
that sounded just like mine.
No.
That sounded just like mine.
No. Don't you know? As opposed to you're like, don't you know? Like,
Don't you know?
Somehow you're making it Jamaican. They don't know how.
Ah, you Jamaican me
I-
crazy.
I
Sure.
did get
With all your
Tristan to say,
assumptions.
I did get Tristan to say son of a beehiver in the live stream with his mother. So
Oh, son of a beehiver. Don't you know?
So we went Scottish for a bit and then kind of
See.
Jamaican
Yes.
from Wisconsin. It is a Jamaican Scotsman from Wisconsin.
All right, well,
That's what we've. Okay. Fantastic.
I can do a Tantalog accent. I can do a Stitch accent.
You do Tantalog?
Tantalog is what
great
Stitch's language is
teacher,
I
called.
thought you meant Tagalog. I'm like, ooh, okay. Robin wants the accents to stop.
Don't you know?
You want to know the sad part about that?
No. But you're going to tell me?
Your Stitch Wisconsinite is somehow better than you trying to do it without a Stitch accent.
I see.
It's terrible.
Huh. What was that?
almost let me over with a wet noodle.
I'm sorry, what was that?
Slap me over with a wet noodle.
Huh. Well, that's a weird expression.
Oh, there we go. That's what we need to do. We need to travel the United States and just teach Tristan slang from other areas.
Okay, I have someone on the line right now that's trying, and clearly it's not working.
No,
so
because you've
I
never
don't
learned it.
think doing an expensive road trip is
I
going to
didn't
make
say
any
the
difference.
accents. I said you need to learn. They need to say these to you, and I need to see a reaction to these
Phrases?
Yeah. Local phrases.
Oh, write
Drink
this
from a
down.
bubbler.
Write this down. 25 different phrases that come from each U.S. state.
Part 1 and 2.
Yeah, put that in fan
Sure.
suggestions. Someone in our Discord, put that in fan suggestions, please.
Don't you know?
Don't you know?
Why?
I don't know. I don't know.
It's so bad.
Is it though?
So while we stop the accents, can we stop the shout-outs? Shout out to not giving up shout-outs.
Crystal, that never happened.
Shout out, don't you know?
Shout out, don't you know?
That was better.
Okay.
When you're doing
Thank
anything
you.
What's
but
better?
when you're not focusing on the don't you know part, you do it.
But I feel like the don't you know is actually, it's borderline offensive.
How?
I don't know. I don't know anything,
So
clearly.
you're saying you don't know?
I don't know.
Oh God, what was that?
I don't know.
It's awful.
Oh,
I
goodness.
didn't say it wasn't awful.
No, I know. I know. I know, and I apologize. Never stop the accents. Oh,
Okay.
oh, that's right. I think you said you Jamaican me crazy.
Yeah. I tried to snap my finger and I just bent my thumb.
But
in
it's
a painful
Jamaican
way.
me crazy. It's not you Jamaican me crazy.
Wow, I got that wrong too?
Yeah, you did.
That's
But
awesome.
I didn't even register.
You know, I feel really fancy wearing these headphones.
You should.
Like, I have this microphone that I'm not using.
It's not plugged into that.
Oh, this person, Terry says I should just stick to animal noises.
Say don't you know with a pig accent. Perfect. Fantastic. Yeah, it sounds Italian.
It sounds Italian.
Ugh,
Ugh,
that was offensive.
that was offensive. I'm sorry.
Oh my God. This is
It's expensive now then.
Excuse me, what?
look what you've done by being a Wisconsinite.
There's someone in there called OK Thanks Productions.
Well, yeah, we've seen them many times before.
Wait, they've actually been in our chats?
Yeah, many times.
Hmm. I thought we just saw them, but not in our chats.
Yeah, no, we've seen it.
Huh. Well, shout out to copyright infringement.
They were there first, I think.
Shout out to us for
Our
copyright
copyright
infringement.
infringement. So what about this terror caller? No, Tara. We'll get to Tara in
Tara
a
is
bit.
a terror.
That's true.
She's the worst. But I'm also, look, in case she's watching, I don't want to say this, but I am a little impressed. You got to be a little impressed that somehow
No,
she did that.
No, I'm not impressed. Obviously, she probably tried to call again and again and again. I'm more mad at our luck for that's the one that got through.
But exactly, everyone keeps on trying to get
But that's
through.
not her. That's not. She didn't do
But
it.
somehow she has a force on her side.
Yeah. Well, it's the dark side.
If there is a god, he's on her side somehow.
We just proved there's not.
Oh wow.
She got through.
Ah.
Sorry, you're still on the line. I feel bad.
She's in this chat somewhere. I know she's there.
I know.
Ah.
I know.
Oh my goodness.
Yeah. We'll explain Tara in a minute.
What's the weather like
Yeah.
over there?
Rainy.
Yeah, right now we're raining. We got somehow hurricane something going on, which is weird in Cheeseford land.
Where are you?
Wisconsin.
No.
Wisconsin.
So you are, and you got a hurricane?
Well,
You're getting the
stuff
bands
from
from
the Gulf
it?
came up and gave us a bunch of rain.
So the reason I asked is because she could be from there, but not living there now. So that's why I asked.
Okay.
Damn.
Yeah, I'm about 40 minutes north of Green Bay there.
Nice. I need to
Yeah,
go.
so-
We should so go. I like cheese.
Hey, I've got a cold beer and some cheese curds for you when you come up.
That's awesome.
Wisconsin has the best milk in the country.
That's true.
It's so good. When I went to camp there, I had milk every single day. It was great.
What'd you do at camp?
It was called Camp Highlands, and it was an all-boys camp.
Neat.
So, we just did boy things.
Sports?
No, I'm not good at sports. I tried to do sports. I think I threw out my back.
Oh my god. Well,
I'm
yeah.
15.
When did Carry Malformation happen?
The next year we discovered it.
Maybe that was part of it.
I do think that it was part of it.
It could be.
It was fun. There ended up being like a what's the Gold Bond? That's what it's called, right? The foot powder.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, there was a Gold Bond drug deal going on.
You told us this in our old podcast.
Yeah.
When we tried to record the one episode that never came out for the List 25 podcast.
Yeah, like everyone.
I remember this now.
One guy like got
there was
the
a
Gold
beaver.
Bond. No, there wasn't a beaver.
Wolverine?
No.
A fox.
No.
There was an animal involved.
Yes, but
Otter.
we're getting ahead of the story.
Ferret.
We're getting ahead of the story.
Sorry.
So there was this guy, and he said, "Oh, my mom sent me some Gold Bond." I was like, what happens if you put this on your balls? And they were like, "Dude, try it." And it's like, "No, dude, I'm not gonna try it. You try it." But then he was like, "Okay, I'll try it." And he put it on his balls, and like apparently
You
it was
emphasize
heavenly.
that word a lot.
Yeah, I know. Yeah. Well, that's the main part of the story.
Oh, got it.
So everyone started getting addicted to Gold Bond and putting it on their nuts. And every day it continued to escalate.
Every day we strayed further and further from God.
It's really weird because there was some Christianity involved in this camp. But like my
So
cabin.
dude's name was Jesus Menthol Nuts?
What's that called?
Yes.
I like calling people caller. It's fun.
Sorry.
She said your new name is
I
Jesus
apologize,
Menthol
but
Nuts.
Jesus Menthol Nuts is
See?
That's pretty neat.
Did someone say that, or is that just you?
So our cabin was the only one that like had access to this stuff. So one day I get back and there's a bouncer in front of our cabin. I'm like, "Can I go in there?" It's like, "No, not without payment." I'm like, "What's the payment?" Apparently they were able to bribe counselors to go get candy. So there was like candy smuggling going on in the camp. Also people could get this Gold Bond. I'm like, I'm living here for the month. Can you please let me in? And they had to get Otis to let me in. And then like a full-on war started. They started throwing wooden oars into our cabin. There was a competitor.
This is ridiculous.
It got more and more ridiculous, and there's more to the story that I'm sure I'll remember as time goes on. I'll write about it this one day. But one day, and this is when it all like just ended, a Gold Bond deal went on right after someone had just gotten out of the lake. And Gold Bond does not mix well with water.
Well, any powder does not.
It does not. So all I saw was the guy go into the woods to get his Gold Bond fix, and all of a sudden I hear, "Oh no! Ah!" And
I'm sorry for anyone wearing headphones.
And word got around after that, and slowly the Gold Bond craze died out. There was
an animal involved. A turkey.
Was there maybe there was. I know at one point there was a laking involved where basically they kidnapped someone during a camp activity to send a message. Like a whole crowd of people just grabbed this person and carried them all the way to like the lake and just tossed them in, clothes and everything.
Fantastic.
Yeah, it was, boys will be boys. I stayed away from that.
Amazing. So let us know your crazy camp stories in the comments below after this goes on live.
Keep it professional.
Great.
Don't talk about putting powder on your nuts.
Thanks. Oh my God.
Our Wisconsin friend is still here.
Mm-hmm.
Well, this was educational.
I'm happy to hear that.
That still doesn't do anything, right?
I know, but it feels really
Everybody
cool.
pray for Jesus Menthol Nuts, and
There you go.
I'm gonna let you guys go.
I loved the way you said go, but thank you so much.
Have a good night now.
Good night.
Okay, thank you.
Bye. Okay, thank you.
All right, we definitely don't have time for another call.
We sure
I hope
don't.
that thing
So
is
let
like-
me. I think it's on Do Not Disturb. It is.
All
So
right, cool.
just because it's on Do Not Disturb, that doesn't mean you guys can't call in. We just won't get it, but you can easily leave us a voicemail and we can check that later. So Tara time?
I hope not.
Well, I mean, we can explain what Tara is. No, we can't. No one can.
No, she's an entity.
Okay. So the reason we were so rude to that very, very first caller, Tara That's all the time we have for today.
Yeah, actually, that's fine. She's the worst.
She is borderline a stalker without being
Okay,
someone who's.
She's definitely a stalker.
I'm saying.
I'm gonna say she's borderline psychotic.
No. I'm saying borderline stalker, as in she's not like outside our houses.
That we know of.
But that's what I mean. Physically, not one. Online, yes. Physically, no. She's very inappropriate. Some of you might have seen when we've done other live streams back in the past, even on List 25, she talks about very inappropriate stuff constantly, again and again. We have asked her to stop. She doesn't. She constantly used to lie on Facebook saying, like, tagging Tristan and I, saying, Mike, Tristan and I are hanging out together. We're like, no, we're not. Like, it's not like it's not that we don't want to hang out with fans, but you're lying. We're not hanging out. We're not together. We're not doing anything like that. And so I kept telling her, I kept calling her, I'm like, Tara, stop lying, please, just quit. And she just won't. She kept, no offense to Badger, she kept badgering us. And every time we would block her, but then she'd make another account and we'd block that one and make another account and block that one. I think we've blocked at least 20 different accounts from her.
Maybe.
And she doesn't stop. And so as soon as she called, it's like, look, I'm not trying to be rude to any caller, but of course,
what are the odds?
Pretty great. I'm sure she calls a ton. So yeah, that's why that call, we took our headphones off and just didn't really acknowledge that caller at all. So in case someone, oh crap. Yeah. My life. So that explains that. And Tara, never call again.
Please, never.
I'm going to figure out which one I answered, and I'm blocking it. So that's all. Anyway, that's all the time we have for this week. Thank you guys for joining us.
20 minutes over all the time we had for this week.
Yeah, well, thank you guys for it. Might be an issue, but that's why we're going for the P.O. box and not our physical addresses.
You were so offensive to caller number 1.
Yes, Sebastian, we just said what? Sebastian, where were you? I just explained this.
You explained it throughout the whole damn thing.
Yeah. Anyway, so be sure to check out all of our social media links in the description below. You can use our phone number and call us to leave voicemails. We check them on the regular, and sometimes we reply when we get text messages. Check out our online store at Redbubble, OkayThankYou.redbubble.com, and you can see, or make sure you're spelling okay right. It is OkayThankYou. And you can order some sweet swag, and make sure you join our Discord so you can continue this lovely conversations. There are plenty of you in here, like Terry there, that is in there and active I was going to say very often, but literally all the time. So it's not just very often. So thank you guys so much. You missed out. Yeah, sorry you joined a little late. We will see you again. I'll probably do something Friday, depending on how busy I get on my own personal channel. And then we'll be back here again next week. And what, Video Monday?
That's the plan.
Plan is Video Monday. So thank you guys, and we will see you all soon. Good night.
Okay, thank you.
Da-da-da-da-da.